Right? 3, 2, 1. Good evening and good morning to those who are joining us from different parts of the world. Welcome to the December Autism Face Yoga edition. Once again, it's been an entire year, and Autism Connect and myself have been so thrilled to have you with us. In fact, you motivate me. We're going to conclude with, of course, our capsule today, but also some questions that were put across to me during our conference in Africa. We had an Autism Connect, a conference in Tanzania, and there were some questions which I'd like to share with you. So, yoga is a multifunctional approach to balancing your physical, mental, emotional, and energetic well-being. Ayana Face Yoga is a part of the Ashtanga Yoga which is not known to people. This is a new age technology with ancient roots. The Ayana Face Yoga is a special technique of exercises that target the 57 muscles of the face, the neck, and the scalp through your muscles, your facial muscles, increasing blood circulation, oxygenation, Pran Shakti or Chi, or just vital life force. Ayana Face Yoga are tailored according to the needs of the specific individual, be it on autism rehabilitation, stress and mental health requirements, beauty, or just wellness. For those on the autism spectrum, caregivers, family and friends. So, let's begin today's session. Yes? So let's do it the face yoga way. So how do we say the yes? We smile, of course. And then we say yes. Yes? Again, once more. Smile and yes. Perfect. You guys are really good. One more time. If somebody needs help, place yours or their fingers at the corners of the mouth. Tell them to smile. Get ready. And yes. And relax. Just tap your face. Ask them to tap their face or help them tap their face. Excellent. Again, we're going to do it one more time. Get ready. Place their fingers at the corners of their mouth. Smile. And yes. And relax. Good job. Tap. Tap. Under the chin. On the neck. On the chin. On your nose. The cheeks. The eyes. The forehead. Good job. So we're all ready? Let's start our capsule. First, the O. And relax. Again. A. relax. Again, open your mouth. Ah. Hold your lips over your teeth. And relax. Tap. Tap your mouth. Good job. Again, open your mouth. Ah. Uh-huh. And let go. And tap. So if somebody needs help, we're going to ask them to just open their mouth. And if you want, just place the fingers at the side. And start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Again, open the mouth. Ask them to open the mouth. You can place your fingers so that the mouth stays open. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Tap. Just tap. Excellent. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little scooping. So how do we do that? Do you remember? Open your mouth and just drop the jaw. So again, open your mouth and drop the jaw. And then, as though you're scooping something, chocolate pudding. And relax. Let's do it again. So what do? Open your mouth and drop your jaw. And then fold and scoop. And 1, 2. And relax. Tap. So now if somebody needs help, what do? We'll ask them to first open their mouth. If you want, hold the chin and just drop. And let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Again, just ask them to lower their jaw. Open their mouth. Relax. And now, we go to scoop. So, drop the jaw and ask them to, exactly, and hold the position. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Good job. And now, tap. Tap your mouth. Tap the mouth. Excellent. Good job. Doing good. Take your fingers, your earlobes, and just press your earlobes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Again, press your earlobes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Hold the position. Excellent. Good job. Excellent. Very good. Again, press your earlobes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Good job. Just tap your ears, tap your cheeks, Tap your ears. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Okay, now let's do the A. 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 Ready? So let's start. A. 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 Very good. Tap. Very good. Tap. Again. A. 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 Can we try it that way? Yes, we can. Yes? What do we say? Yes. Again. Yes. Perfect. So again. A. 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 Good job. Good job. All right. Our favorite, the balloon. So what do we do? And relax. Gonna do it again. We're gonna count to 10. So, ready? Excellent. Pat. Just pat. Very good. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Pat. Just pat. Excellent. Good job. Excellent. Okay. Now, let's work on the tongue. So what do? We're going to do a quick out in. Out in. Out in. Ready? We can all do it together. 1, 2, and... So we're going to do it 5 times. Okay? Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That was very good. So you deserve to tap. Yeah? Tap underneath where the tongue is. Very good. One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And tap. That was excellent. Good job. Pat yourself. And let's move on. So now, what we're going to do is, again, we're going to do the ears. So take your fingers on your earlobes. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Good job. Now, remember we pulled out tongues and we did the balloon. So what I want you to do is I want you to push the tongue while you do the balloon. So it's going to be something like this. My tongue is touching my teeth. Relax. Let's get together. We can do it. You can do it. So your tongue is going to touch your teeth inside. And you've got the balloon. The tongue. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And pat. You deserve to pat your cheeks. Pat your lips, pat your chin, underneath, on your neck, on the collarbone, on your ears, on your eyes, on your forehead, on your head. Good job done. Clap. It's been a wonderful year, right? Okay, so let's now go to today's session. So at the conference, they asked me a couple of questions, and I want to share that with you today. I think it's very apt. So the first question was, can yoga cure nerve problems? So my answer would be, when you practice yoga, it basically, what does it do? It calms you down, right? So it calms the nervous system. And as far as the facial nerves is concerned, it helps recovery. Now, a simple exercise like what would you do is, open your mouth as if you're going to smile. Because, this is how it comes through. And close your mouth. Smile. And close your mouth. And smile. And close your mouth. Then, a fish plucker. We've done this exercise earlier, if you remember. The fish plucker. Do you remember we used to do this exercise quite often? The face yoga, fish plucker. Then another exercise with a combination of more of our face yoga centric exercises is, lifting the corners of your mouth, or so. Perfect. And what we just did, sticking your tongue out and aiming at a point right in front of you. In face yoga, we tailor it, we time it, we sequence it, we quickly alternate with different muscles, and hence the exercises keep on shifting and then coming back. So there is a different way that we address what is required for that individual. Next question. How long does it take to take facial nerves to repair? How long does it take facial nerves to repair? So I would say, after talking to my colleagues, it should be noted that repaired nerve fibers recovery, the rate is supposed to be 1 mm per day, meaning an injury which is 10 centimeters away may take 3 to 4 months or longer until muscle function is restored. Improvements in functions may be expected over a period of 2 years. Again, here I'm going to add that what we do is adding sequences of tailored face yoga exercises. What happens? Increasing circulation, right? But more than that, brings in oxygenation, nutrition to the cell through that circulation, to the nerves. And I recall a little girl. She was about 6 years old, and the facial nerve area around the cheek and lip were hardening. And we did specific exercises targeting that area, and we saw positive results of circulation and muscle flexibility, toning. So that was a very good experience to actually see the positive effects as you start working on that specific area. Okay, vitamins good for facial nerves. So it's a combination of addressing a facial nerve issue And one of the aspects that they asked was, are there any vitamins that, oral intake which would aid facial nerve recovery? So here the answer typically is B12, B1, B6, B3. See, these B complex, they can provide needed resources for your body to recover the damage in the myelin sheath and the facial nerve. Myelin, myelin sheath and the facial nerve. They are also called neurotrophic vitamins. How do you stop cheek twitching? So typically, getting enough sleep or rest, reducing your caffeine intake. Now, caffeine doesn't just mean coffee. Caffeine can also relate to tea, sodas. So, reducing your caffeine intake, that means coffee, tea, sodas. Physical therapy. Now, face yoga, we focus on sequences of your placinator, the orbicular oris, the zygomatic major and minor, and here the jawline. Okay, typically. And like I said, the sequences, the time duration, and tailoring of these exercises to address that specific individual's requirement. Okay, now they ask you about vitamin D. So, okay, your nerve cells need vitamin D to carry messages to the brain and the muscles. Therefore, vitamin D is important to muscles. And you in fact see when you have the requisite vitamin D in your system, its own positivity. Now, I don't want to go into depth about this, but yes, vitamin D is important, specifically for this particular requirement. So now, we're going to be winding up for the year. We're going to see you next year, 2024. But before that, let's do a quick sequence of the balloon. How do we do that? We fill in the air and relax. And again, and relax. And one last time. Get ready. Fill in. Hold the position. Smile. Smile. 2023 has been a nice year. And 2024 is going to be an amazing year. So smile. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and relax. Tap. Smile, keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. You're going to feel happy. You are happy. And wishing you a happy new year in advance. And I look forward to meeting you next year. Till then, goodbye. Thank you for joining us. And I am so happy that you're a part of this family. Namaste. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.